world. Electronic bond, electronic electoral bond, a big scam, a big scam of Indian politics. Anonymous electronic bonds were a funding for political party in India from their introduction introductions in 2017 till they were struck down as unconstitutional by the Supreme Court on 15 February 2024 following their terminations. A five-judge bench headed by the Chief Justice directed the State Bank of India to hand over the identity and other details of donors and recipients in the Election Commission of India, which was in turn asked to publish from on its website. The this scheme was introduced in the Finance Bill 2017 during the Union Budget 2017-18 by the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley. They were classified as a money bill and thus bypassed certain parliamentary scrutiny process. It in what was alleged to be a violation of Article 110 of Indian Constitution. According to the Indian Constitution, money will are legislation that are exempt from the requirement of being passed in the Rajya Sabha as the upper house is only permitted to offer contemporary commentary. So, on such bills introduced in Lok Sabha, Mr. Jaitley also proposed to amend the Reserve Bank of India Act in order to facilitate the issuance of electoral bonds by banks for this purpose of political funding. Although introduced in early 2017, the Department of Economic Affairs in Ministry of Finance notified the Electoral Bond Scheme 2018 in a Gazette only on 2 January 2018. According to an estimate, a total of 18,299 electoral bond equivalent to a monetary value of rupees 9,857 crore were successfully transferred during the period spanning from March 2018 to April 2022. On 7th November 2022, the electoral bond scheme was date to increase the sale day from 70 to 85 in a year where any assembly election may be scheduled. The decision on electronic bond amendment scheme 2022 was taken shortly prior to assembly election in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh, while the model code of conduct was implemented in both the states. Ahead of the 2019 general election, Congress announced its in- intention intention to eliminate electronic bond if the party is elected to power. The Communist Party of India Marxist has also ex- expressed the scheme and opposed the scheme and was the sole rational party to refuse donations through electronic bond. Although introduced in early 2017, Department of Economic Affairs or Ministry of Finance notified the Electronic Bond Scheme 2020-2018 in a gazette only on 2 January 2028. 2018. According to an estimated a total of 80 18,299 electronic bond equivalent to a monetary value of 9,857 crore were successfully transferred during the period spanning from March 2018 to April 2022. On 7th November 2022, Baj Electronic Bond Scheme was amended and increased the sale days from 70 to 85 in a year where any assembly election may be scheduled. The decision on Electronic Bond Amendment Scheme 2022 was taken shortly prior of the assembly elections in Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh, while the model code of conduct was implemented in both of states. Ahead of the 2019 general election, Congress announced in intention of eliminate electoral bond if the party is elected the power. The Communist Party of India Marxist has also opposed the scheme and was the sole national party to refuse donation through electronic bond. On 15 February 2024, a five-judge bench of the Supreme Court of India, headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, un- unanimously struck down the electoral bond scheme as well as amendment to the Representation of People Act, Companies Act and Income Tax Act as unconstitutional. They found it violate of RTI right to information and of vote right to information about political funding under Article 19 first A of Constitution. They also pointed out that is would had to guide pro-quo agreement between corporation and politicians. They, the State Bank of India was asked to hand over details of donor and recipient to the Election Commission of India by March 16, and ECI was to publish these online by March 13. However, the SBI failed to submit the detail on March 6 by March 6 and approached the Supreme Court asking more time. Court, the court turned down this request, following which the details were turned over to the ECI and published on their website. Elect, Electronic bond corruptions. BJP received more than approximately 60,000 crore rupees through electronic bond, total number of near at 50%. Between April 19 and January 2024, approximately half of the total value of all the bonds. Here are the top donor of from party: Mega Engineering, Quick Supply Chain, Vedanta, Bharti Airtel, Birla Carbon, Future Gaming, Haldia Energy. Future Gaming and Mega Engineering donation is problematic. In the last month or so, ever since the State Bank of India was completed the by the Supreme Court of India to release information of donor via electronic bond to political party. Emerging details have only confirmed, confirmed the roast fear of naysayers in regulatory and policy-making institutions about the scheme before it was introduced by the Bharatiya Janata Party-led government in 2018. A joint investigation that includes the Hindu found that at least 33 companies that had aggregate losses over 1 lakh crore from 2016 and 17 to 2022 and 23 had donated close to rupees 582 crore of with 75% went to the BJP ruling BJP. Loss-making companies were donating substantial some profit-making firm were making donations exceeding their aggregate profit. Some donor firms were not reporting data on net profit or direct taxes. Some newly incorporated firms were making donations before the stipulated their year period. After being formed, the list of the rule breaking and suspect source of funding in significantly large. The nature of these donations raises several questions. Were they loss making? Thousands of crores were in encashed by political party via electronic bond, with the BJP receiving the lion's share. While the court must be lauded for ending an opaque scheme with serious issues, the fact that large amounts were donated from diverse, diverse, diverse dubious sources before every elections in an indictment of the nature of campaign financing in phase during this period, with the polity in India busy campaigning for the general election. It is up to electorate to access the effect of electoral bond scheme. What more importantly, once the election is over and government takes over parliament and the regulatory institution must conduct a thorough investigation into the nature of donations and what whether the donor and recipient broke law. The judiciary must prod these institutions. A clean-up of campaign and electoral financing is a must for a healthy democracy. This is a big scam of Indian politics. Mother of all scams is electronic bond scam. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe my channel Uday.world.